The Rey movie, with the running title of Star Wars New Jedi Order, has been a large topic of discussion as of late due to some comments made by the director Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy. But there's a much larger issue facing this movie, and it's not the director, it's the fans. Stay with me on this. What is up, everyone, and welcome back to Jones Vibes. Hit the like button if you have unlimited power, and let's dive in. So guys, another week and another Star Wars controversy. And as always, this leads to clickbaity headlines and a vast multitude of angry YouTube videos yelling and screaming about why this is wrong. And I will tell you that this is not one of those videos. Sometimes it seems like everybody is super angry, especially with these comments circulating around and everybody's all up in arms, but I'm very much still looking forward to the Rey movie, and after seeing these recent quotes from the director, Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy, I took some time to actually watch the entire panel that she was a part of, that this little clip that's gone viral is coming from. And I will say that doing this type of thing has helped me enormously in life, especially on the internet. Like if somebody's showing you just a brief clip of something and saying, this is bad, take the time to get all of the information before you come to your conclusion. I know you can do this, Ahsoka. But this panel was called Women in the World, and it was hosted by Jon Stewart, and something that a lot of people don't realize is that this panel took place 8 years ago. But let's look at the clip that's kind of gone viral, and then let's talk about it.
I like to make men uncomfortable. I enjoy making men uncomfortable.
And yeah, so the thing that I think has been twisted the most here is that she's not talking about her Star Wars film. And that's what a lot of people think that she's doing. She's talking about how she approaches her art, and then she went on to talk about her lived experiences and how that's influenced her creativity. And a lot of this is talking about her experiences challenging the men in Pakistani culture, which I don't know much about personally, like at all, but I think it's safe to say that that culture is a little bit different than a lot of the people that are making these angry videos culture. And just watching it, I realized like what she was discussing and what was taking place within this panel had nothing to do with Star Wars. Like it was so far away from the topic of Star Wars. It just blew my mind how all of this is even connected online. And I think one of the things that upsets me the most is kind of like I was saying before, like this video came out 8 years ago and people are taking this as if she said this yesterday. You know what I mean? And I get that feminism is a hot button issue and makes people angry on both sides. People are mad that people aren't feminists, and then people are mad that people are feminists, and then there's me who's just kind of living his life. But I just don't think that people attaching this to the galaxy far, far away is necessary at all. Also, she's just the director of this project. She's not the writer. Stephen Knight has his own lived experiences that are going to influence his side of the story, and that melting pot coming together will hopefully make for a dope movie. It's easy to get riled up. Like, I know that. I know how much we all love these things, specifically Star Wars. But the point that I'm trying to make here is don't allow yourself to get worked up over absolutely nothing. There's no reason. Like, as for me, I'm still super excited, and this didn't have any effect on me because I took the time to actually watch and see what she was saying, and I understand where she was coming from 8 years ago. And as for this new Jedi Order movie, maybe I'm gonna walk out of the theater and be like, that was the best Star Wars movie that I've ever seen. Or maybe I'm gonna walk out of the theater and be like, I hate everything. Who knows? All we do know right now is that this is a movie about Rey. And to me, as a sequel fan, like I love Rey. I love the character of Rey. So there's not much to not be excited about. I think that I've read really the only description that's come out here on the channel before, but if you're not aware of kind of what's happening in this movie, here it is again. This came out a while ago, set roughly 15 years after Rey's victory over Palpatine and the end of Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. The sequel delves into Rey's courageous endeavor to restore the Jedi Order, where she assumes the role of mentor to two promising young students, a girl and a boy. As their training progresses, it becomes evident that one of the students possesses extraordinary abilities destined to emerge as a future leader. And that's what I'm stoked about, man. Like, screw all of the outside noise. There is a new Star Wars film heading into production. And the possibilities for this script are endless because we're post-legacy Star Wars here. It's not going to be about the cameos or the older characters. This is about Rey building something for the future. New characters with new stories for a new generation, obviously, but hopefully it's a story that all of us can enjoy. The thing that piques my interest the most is what evil is still lurking in the depths of the galaxy. Because with light, there has to be dark, so obviously we're going to have a villain, and who is this villain going to be? Is it going to be some new form of the Sith? Is it going to be some dark Jedi, kind of like a Balin skull or something like that? No matter what, we're going to get to see good versus evil, because the Star Wars universe at the end of the day has to have balance. And honestly, that is a great way to wrap up, because there have been like a zillion negative YouTube videos that I've at least seen regarding this topic. And so here is one positive YouTube video about this situation in hopes to bring some balance back to the galaxy. But whatever type of Star Wars fan you are, just know that you are always welcome around here at Jones Vibes. And with all that being said, what are your thoughts on these comments? Obviously, let's avoid some toxic BS here, but do y'all think I'm right? Do you think I'm wrong? Did you watch the panel and think that maybe I'm misunderstanding things? Please let me know all of that in the comments. I don't care if you type out a book. I read every single comment I get, and I appreciate them all. I also do try to make as much Star Wars content around here as I can, so subscribe for more videos and click on another one while you're at it. But another thing that would help this channel a lot is if you hit that like button for me. I'd really appreciate that support. Subscribe if you're new here. Follow me on X at Jonesvibesonly, and don't forget to keep up the good vibes, guys. But no matter what people think about the Rey movie, it's coming, so get ready.
Jones Vibes.